G'day guys, and welcome to the live stream. I'm sure a lot of you will probably tune in at a later stage, but no worries. Feel free to tune in and check out what I'm doing today, which is my Footy Stars 2022 box or unboxing. I was going to call it box break. It's not really a box break; it's more of an unboxing. So today I've actually gone ahead and opened a couple of packs there because my fiance was keen to get her hands on them and try a hand at potentially unboxing a Walshy, but unfortunately not to be. But let's hope that among here we've got another, 34 packets or thereabouts still yet to open. So figured I might as well do it on camera. And for those of you out there who are keen card collectors, I should say, like myself, you can tune in and watch what I've got, the haul that I hopefully have, which I'm really am hoping that it contains a Walshy or a Dusty or something of that kind. But we'll see what we can do and how we go. But without further ado, let's get into it. Enough chit chat. Just for context, this is my last box that I'm opening. I have actually bought in the past a full-on case of the AFL Jumbos. And that contained, I think it was 8 boxes of the Jumbos. I'm sorry, my cat's just wants to jump up in my lap. There you go, mate. You won't see him here, will you? There you go. You can see him. Yeah, look up. You can see him there. There he is. He's joined us for the unboxing. But yeah, so in terms of the haul that I got from there, I got a couple of redemption cards, one of which is a Richmond redemption card. So hopefully that's a Dusty, but we'll have to wait and see until Select actually tell us what the redemption cards actually can be redeemed for. So we'll wait and see for that. But I actually ended up getting a Virtuoso card as a part of my Jumbo case. And I was hoping for a Walshy. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But it was a Luke Davies Uniac Virtuoso card. For those of you who are North Melbourne supporters or are keen collectors of the Virtuoso cards, feel free to hit me up. Because I'm quite happy to sell that and put the funds towards expanding my Walshy collection. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So as I said, I'll just move this over to here. I have already opened up a couple of packets already. And hopefully among these that are remaining, we get some half-decent ones. So base. Okay, we have 100-game milestone for Daniel Rioli, round 6, 2021. And I guess the one benefit of the Jumbo cards or the Jumbo boxes is the fact that they are, I think it's 18 per pack as opposed to 9, which is in the normal. And so, yeah, unfortunately, you only get one of these insert cards in each packet, unlike the Jumbos where you get the 2. Sorry, my cat just wants to jump. Go on, mate. Jump off. Jesus, you're bloody causing havoc here, mate. Come on. Jump down. Come on. It's a boy. Apologies for that. And another milestone card. I've been getting a whole heap of these milestone cards, and it seems like these are probably one of the most common cards out there. So I've almost got, I reckon, half the collection of these cards. That is a 100-game milestone for Matt Taberner. All just bases, of course. And I do, in terms of my haul from my Jumbo case, I guess, or the boxes that I had, I have had quite a few of the midnight number cards. And that, for me, I think is my most favourite of the lot in terms of design. So it's Riley Phil Thorpe. Jesus, tongue twister, sound like Caroline Wilson there. Game Breakers forward 50. I actually have that card, funnily enough. So that's probably one of the, I think it's the only duplicate that I've got so far. Oh, you got a purple here, looks like. Sorry, guys, let me move this across. Bont. The Bont. Not too bad. If you're going to get a purple, might as well get a half-decent player. As is the Bont in this case. Base cards. So if you just joined late, I am opening up my remaining last box of, Jesus, this bloody super glued together, this one. My last box of the Footy Stars 2022. Oh, gee whiz. Tarzan grip. Bit of a weird time to actually go live, but I figure why not? It's going to be, whoop, here we go. We've got it classified. So let's see what we've got here. And it is, let's go from the bottom. Oh, Jared Lyons gave it away. The name at the bottom. These cards are actually probably my second favorite design of the lot. Oh, we actually got a second card. Purple Kieran Harrington. Yeah, these cards I really love. They're really nice. They've got a bit of a bubbling effect. You can't really feel it on the card itself, but it is actually behind the film, and you'll probably be able to see that there. So nice card, 261. So that's a very nice card, those ones. And in terms of, I guess, the value of cards, they've kind of, as you expect, early days, people were just flogging the crap out of them, especially Sam Walsh cards, unfortunately for me, because I do personally collect him, and I have a up-to-date collection. There's a folder over there. For anyone that is keen, let me know. I can go through it like an old man, showing you, telling you tales about my yesteryear. Oh, what do we got here? Don't know what this is. Is it a redemption? Oh, no, it's a burst. And it's Blitzarves. So there are different bursts in the normal Footy Stars boxes and packets compared to the Jumbos. The Jumbos are the ice bursts, and these are, I don't know what they are. It looks like wavy hair. So they're not numbered, of course. Oops. But that's probably the biggest hit we've had so far of the Jared line, so we'll just leave that there. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Oh, another forward 50. Gee whiz, these cards, so common. Got Josh Corbett, the Suns. And another burst card, Caleb Poulter. I always laugh at these designs because it looks as though like a lot of these players have been hard done by. He looks like Mick Jagger. Like they really emphasize the nose and lips and rounded edges and stuff. But yeah, they're pretty hard done by some of the players there. Quite funny. So we've got a fair few here. We've probably got another 30 odd or thereabouts packets. So hopefully we'll get another half decent one. Purple, Kate Lutkins. These cards are really nice as well. You'll be able to see they actually look better on camera than in person. Just catch the light nicely. Another purple card, Scotty Lycett. I think he got injured the other week, but he did play on the weekend from memory. Practice match report. Feel free to write some comments in the chat. I think this is my first YouTube live that I've done in a while, so I'm pretty sure that it does have an online chat. So feel free to jump in there and send a comment. And if there's any cards that I'm pulling that you're keen to buy, keen to purchase, let me know. That's the biggest one I've got so far for those of you who are tuned in late, which is Jared Lyons, AFL Classified. And, oh, geez, Adam Trelaw. Look at that. So that's what I'm talking about there. Like, if I was ads, I'd be so pissed off. Looks like a cone head. It looks like a pint, his head. That's just a frothy beer on top. It's quite funny. And, of course, this is being shown on the Supercoach Edge channel. So if you haven't subscribed already, do us a favor. Subscribe for us. We get quite a few listeners, of course, through the podcast, and we've just started up the vodcast. So for those of you who haven't yet seen our vodcast, check it out because it's not just like the podcast. There are a few visual gags and whatnot and graphics that make it a bit more fun to consume and watch. Oh, I've missed a card here, I think. I think it's a seal. Oh, there it is, yeah. So it is the Select 30 Years seal. Oops, sorry. So those are literally like just base cards, but they come with the, for those of you who don't know, the Select seal. So not a lot of people are trying to collect a full line of those. Don't think I will, though. I'll just confine myself to Sammy Walsh and doing a personal collection for Harry Mackay and Charlie Curnow as well. I'm glad I did that a few series ago because it's an expensive venture trying to collect for Sammy Walsh. Let me tell you. Jack Darling. This is like the one guy. Him and Levi, not Levi, sorry. Liam Jones are like the two guys who you probably don't want to pull for obvious reasons. Given their off-field controversies around COVID. But I guess, yeah, if you're a collector of master sets and stuff, if you're a West Coast supporter, I was going to say if you're a Carlton supporter, I'm a Carlton supporter, but I don't care for Liam Jones or for the team collection per se. And we have Luke Dalhouse, 200-game milestone, round 6, 2021. And that's the man who's virtuoso I have. I'll show the guys here, or girls who are tuning in at the moment. Get rid of this rubbish. So that is the Luke Davies Uniac Virtuoso. And I didn't pull it in this box. I pulled it from my jumbo case. And for every jumbo case, you get 8 boxes, and you're guaranteed a Virtuoso card. Only in cases, though, of the jumbos, not in the cases of the original. Oh, I'm so glad that this has happened on stream. Wow. And this is one thing I was hoping for it to happen, because I've streamed in the past, and I think the biggest card that I've pulled, I reckon that would have been, it would have been the Brownlow predictor of Paddy Cripps in the first. I think it was the Footy Stars 2021. But what we have here, folks, and I'm excited, and you can tell in my voice, it's a Virtuoso card. And it's going to be similar to this. This is a Redemption Virtuoso that they've only put in the cases for jumbos. But this is the actual Virtuoso card. And, of course, it's quite apt that it's beneath Paddy Cripps, as I was saying, the big card that I pulled, Brownlow Predictor in Footy Stars 2021. I'm excited. If this is a Sam Walsh, I'm going to go absolutely bananas. So please turn down the volume if it is. So Virtuoso. Who could it be? I don't know how we could pull this to surprise. Oh, Sydney Swans. I think the name's in the bottom. So we're going to have to pull from the top anyway. Who's going to be? Look at the hairline. Oh, who could it be? Mills. Is it Paddy Mills? No, it is. Oh, my God. Isaac Heaney. But look at the number. 1 of 70. Oh, my God. This is the first card I've got in my years of collecting Footy Stars that is actually 0-1. Oh, my God. And for it to be a Virtuoso. Oh, I can't believe it. I was like so close to actually not going for an extra box of the Footy Stars, and I thought, no, I might be content with the 8 boxes, the case of the jumbos. Boy, am I glad I did this. I was a bit deflated by the fact that it was a Sydney Swan, and I mean Isaac Heaney's an awesome player as well, so I can't be too displeased for that. But to be a 0-1, wow. That is amazing. I've got to put this bad boy in a 1-touch. I don't think I've got. Actually, I might have an extra 1-touch. Wow. That's probably the next best thing to a Sammy Walsh Virtuoso. And beneath that, sorry, a bit of lackluster. Sorry, Timmy Taranto, mate. You're still a good card, but not quite as good as Isaac Heaney 0-1. Wow. Sorry, guys, just give me a moment to collect myself and just get that 1-touch, which is in the drawer here. Yeah, So if there's any Sydney Swans supporters that are keen, just pulled, if you've joined us late, a Virtuoso Sydney Swans, Isaac Heaney, 0-1, mind you, of 70. So, I mean, this might help me actually fund my Sammy Walsh addiction. So we'll see how we go. But hopefully this is the right card, safe card. The one touch. It's 35 point. Yeah, that's right. Alrighty. Place the bad boy into there. I'm glad that I've actually had a spare one touch as well. I bought them in the last series of cards. And I thought I won't need to use this, but I'll have it just in case. And boy, has it come in handy. Look at that. Isaac Heaney, Virtuoso, 0-1 of 70. And sorry, sorry to delay things, but let me just have a look. I'll pull up Select. Actually, it'll say on the back here, the packet. Sorry, one sec. I was going to pull up the checklist, but won't need to. So Virtuoso, in terms of frequency, you probably won't be able to see that, but I'll read it out. They're seen in 1 in every 600 packs. So for context, there's 36 packs in a box. So you'd obviously need 20 odd boxes to, so one in every 20 boxes is virtually the hit rate of one Virtuoso card. And I bought one box. So I've been very, very lucky. Very lucky. All right, let's move on. So, sorry, I was saying earlier that Jared Lyons is the best card I've pulled so far. You've been dethroned, mate. Let me just put you up here next to my second Virtuoso card. Wow, I can't believe that. That is, I've hit the highs. Whatever I get now, I don't mind. I could get a milestone card in every single one of these packs, and I wouldn't care because that bad boy has made it worthwhile. Alrighty, on with the show. Let's see what we can get. Okay, looks like we've got a numbers card, which is cool. I like these cards as well. This is the daylight version. West Coast. Don't tell me it's Jack Darling. Actually, who gives a crap? Could be Jack Darling. Let's say it's a Jack Darling because I don't care what I get after getting Isaac Heaney. It is Petrocelli, number 21, and he's numbered 77. Again, guys, for those of you who tuned in late, if you are keen for any of these cards, including the big boy Virtuoso I just pulled, and you would like to buy it, hit me up because I need some funds to actually get back after forking out a little bit of dosh for a full case of jumbo cards and this extra box of normal footy stars, but this has made it worthwhile. Alrighty. And we have in this, it is Game Breakers Forward 50, Lincoln McCarthy. And these ones are just the base cards. Sorry, can't see that. Apologies. Number 1 base card. So I reckon I've also got, like, guys and girls, if you're watching, if you're keen to collect a full set of the base cards, I reckon I've got easily over 1,000 cards to make up multiple lines of base sets. So if you're keen for a base set, hit me up as well. Okay, we have a burst Jack Revolt. And look, that's what I was referring to earlier. Look at his teeth. If I was him, I'd be so pissed. Picket teeth fence. Hey, g'day, Pickets. G'day, mate. And his nose. I always wonder when I see these, like if I was a footy player and I was on these cards, I wonder what they would actually emphasize. Probably my teeth, I reckon my eyes, and my big nose. I've got tiny ears, so they probably give me tiny ears as well. But you'd be spewing having picket fence teeth. All right, I reckon we're halfway through the box at the moment. Let's see what else we can get. And it is Zach Tui purple. So we've got one person viewing live at the moment. G'day, Dan. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Is there much value in footy cards? Yeah, there actually is. These Select, if you're not too familiar with them, so this is what we're opening today. It's the Select Footy Stars 2022. And Select actually, in terms of their lines of I guess, footy stars, they release every year, I think it's a minimum of like 4 different variations or different lines of cards. Last year they had, so the normal footy stars 2021, they had Prestige, which sold out, mind you, within a few minutes. And then they had, was it Optimum, I think it was, and then there was another line of cards, which escapes me. Supremacy, sorry. So yeah, they do it a fair bit every year. In terms of value of these cards, for this card, for example, I don't want to put a dollar figure on it and jinx myself, but these 2 cards, I reckon, just looking at resale value at the moment, Luke Davies-Uniacke could probably grab, so I'm going to put a value on it. I said it just wasn't, but I reckon anywhere between, depends on the type of player, but I guess if you've got like a Dusty, you could probably command well over $1,000 for one of these Virtuoso cards. And depending on the number as well, the number gives it extra value in terms of rarity. So, sorry, one of my cat's hairs are just there. White cat. In terms of this card, if this was a Dusty Martin 01 of 70, that would command well over $2,000 without fail. Easily. Isaac Heaney Virtuoso, if it wasn't a 01, you could probably command around about, I reckon, anywhere between $200 to $300 or $400. But given it's a 01, it does up the value again because, obviously it's the first card in that line of, 70 cards as well. So the total number of cards available within that specific line, the smaller the number, the higher the value of the card. And then obviously, that specific number of that card within that line. If they're both small values, it means the overall value of the card is goes up. So anyway, without further ado, that's kind of like the cut and dry, quick version, Dan, of what the value would be. But yeah, different cards demand different values and whatnot, depending on the player and the type of card. So as I said before, I'm collecting Sammy Walsh cards, and he costs a pretty penny. Let's put it that way, because he's seen as like the next Dusty, unfortunately for me. But as a Carlton supporter, I very much believe so as well. He's once in a generation type player. It's like a Matty Rowell. Matty Rowell is another player who I absolutely love, who I also think is a once in a generation player. Don't want to compare them, but the likes of like a Chris Judd, Gary Ablett, those are sort of once in generation players, and if they were around at the moment with these lines of cards, their value would be just as high as Dusty Martin and Sammy Walsh. So that last one, sorry guys, I was chatterboxing. That was Jack Gunston, you see there. Game Breakers 450. This one's a burst, Mitch Georgiadis. It's just base cards. And again, I'll repeat myself again, but if anyone's keen on any cards that I'm pulling today, feel free to hit me up, because I am quite happy to sell them, because I am funding my Sammy Walsh card collection addiction. Another burst, and we have Sam Wiedemann. These cards aren't numbered, so I guess when I'm talking about value before, the value of those cards, they're considered just above base. So you'd probably get about $2, $3 per card for those, at a guess. At the moment anyway, I mean, the value of cards do go down over time, and when a new line of cards is released, I guess for those sort of base or common cards, and like the ones that are burst and unnumbered, the value of those do decrease a little bit. Another burst, and we have Ben Long. But when it comes to ones like this, Virtuoso, they will hold value no matter what. So, for example, I'll take the camera off the tripod after I'm finished, and I'll show you my Sammy Walsh collection and my Harry Mackay collection that I've just started. But you'll see there's a few signature cards there of Sammy Walsh in my cabinet. One of which is his draft pick signature card, which a lot of people it's highly sought after and they're looking for. Tim Membry, Game Breakers. Another burst, Jackie Martin. Base, and base. And we have a purple Isaac HEENEY. HEENEY and HEENEY go together. We go together like shimmy-nammy-nammy-nammy-nammy-nammy. Let's put them side by side. Okay, we've got about 4 or 5 packets left after this one. But I'm wagering we're not going to get another Virtuoso. That would be absolutely absurd. And I don't think that would be a stuff up in Select Send to put 2 Virtuosos. Oh, my God. Like, look at that. Like, Dan, you said, like, they did Trelaw dirty. Have a look at Lockie Scholl. He looks like Chucky. I reckon that's up there with the worst that I've seen. Like, how would you be? Hairline, like, almost to the back of your head. You've got these indented blue eyes. You got a massive forehead. Oh, that is like the scariest one of light. That's terrible. It's like they have well and truly done him dirty there. It's like the designers of the cards are like, oh, let's see how much we can like take the absolute piss out of players. Like I don't think I've seen one that is like actually, flattering for a player, which is pretty flat, I think, if you're one of those players. Not a bad card there. Game Breakers forward 50, Jeremy Cameron, in terms of quality of the player. Inside the forward 50, he's obviously one of the premier full forwards of the competition. Former Giant, now Cat. And we have another purple. And it is Shai Bolton. Alrighty, we're down to the last 4, folks. Alrighty, we have... Give us something different. Oh, yeah, there is something different. It is a 30-year seal from Select. Just like a base card, but just with the seal on it. And if you are tuning in, of course, like I mentioned earlier, this is being hosted on the Supercoach Edge YouTube channel. Just in case for those of you out there, I imagine there's a lot of you who play Supercoach and also collect Select cards, AFL cards. So for those of you out there keen, you can tune in and watch this. It's a bit of a bonus episode, if you will. Even though I'm not really talking Supercoach. But if anyone has any Supercoach questions, put them in the chat if you're watching live. Rory Sloane, purple card. We will be recording an episode for this week. Today is 8th of March. Recording tonight and hopefully have it out by tomorrow. I do own my own business as a videographer, but I am working away from my desk tomorrow for another external client. So I won't have a chance to cut it together. So I'm hoping I'll be able to have it out by Wednesday. But that'll be the plan in season. We'll be releasing every Wednesday. And we have a blue fracture card here, the first of its kind. Let's see who it could be. Zach Williams, Carlton. Geez, have they done us dirty here? They have. There's a bit of damage to the bottom of the card. Oh, Select, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's like pulled up on the lip. And that wouldn't have been the way that it was opened either, because the foil shouldn't come off as easy as that. It's disappointing. Okay. What can you do? So we've got 2 in that one. We've got a 100-game milestone. Harry Himmelberg. And if you're not following us on our social channels as well, feel free to hit up Supercoach Edge on Twitter. Supercoach_Edge, so on Twitter. Feel free to fire us any questions if you're keen. Need any help with your teams heading into the round 1 of the season? Feel free. And what have we got here? Is it a base? I think it's a base with the seal. Nope. What the heck? Oh, instant win. What am I saying? Well, there we go. That's quite apt. Instant win, because we are considered ourselves an instant winner with the Virtuoso. 0-1, folks. of Isaac Heaney. Don't worry about that one. That was just when I pulled. It was quite funny that I've pulled Isaac Heaney twice. But yeah, hopefully that who knows, that might be a bit of a hint. I might be an instant winner also by sending these in. So you got to scratch the back and you get like a little barcode. It's like a little scratchy, and you send it off to a select. And I don't know what you win. They haven't told us yet. But like I said, I feel like an absolute winner today because I have pulled. This one, the Virtuoso 0-1 of 70 card, and it is absolutely brilliant. What a card! What a card! Brilliant card. Really good looking card as well, I must say. Love it. Well, that just about does it, folks. I'll show you the rest of the cards that I have actually pulled in terms of the inserts. So 100 game Himmelberg, Isaac Heaney, purple, Zach Williams, fracture blue card, purple, Rory Sloane, Will Day, select seal card, Shea Bolton, purple, Jeremy Cameron, game breakers for 50. And then we have a whole lot of burst cards. Lockie Scholl, we've done him dirty there. Look at that. Look at his head. Look at that. Look at that melon. Jack Martin, and then another forward 50. Game breaker, Tim Membry, Ben Long, burst. Just base, sorry. Put them there by accident in my excitement after opening the Virtuoso card. Burst, Sam Wiedemann. Burst, Miss Georgiadis. Jack Gunston, forward 50 game breakers. Purple, Zach Tui. Burst, Jack Rewalt, forward 50 Lincoln McCartney game breakers. Petruccelli number card. Daylight, I think it's called that variant. A classified Jared Lyons. Purple, Tim Taranto. 200 game milestone of Luke Dalhouse. Purple, Jack Darling. A seal card of Todd Goldstein. Burst card of Adam Treloar. Again, done him dirty. Check out his head. Looks like a bloody pint glass. Scott Lycett, purple. Kate Lutkins, purple. Burst card, Caleb Poulter. Josh Corbett from the Suns, game breakers, forward 50. Burst, Mark Blitzarves. Purple, Kieran Harrington. Purple, Marcus Bontempelli. Riley Thilthorpe, I should say. That's get carried to say that. I feel like a lisper trying to say that card. Game breakers, forward 50. 100 game milestone, Matt Taberner, and rounding it off with the first card that I pulled, which was the 100 game milestone of Dan Rioli. And that wraps us up, folks. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed tuning in. Went for about half an hour. Hopefully it didn't take too much of your time, but I know when you want to rewatch the video live, feel free to skim through, and you can skim through to this. And I'll put this the time code of when I open this in the description, because this is the one to watch. I couldn't believe it. That's I've settled down now, obviously, but yeah, to pull a Virtuoso card first and foremost, to have the luck of that in a box of 36 packs is pretty unique in itself, because as I said earlier, in terms of your luck of getting it, these are seen in only 1 in 600 packs. So you need to, obviously buy 20 boxes of the Footy Stars 2022 in order to, I guess, try and have the luck of getting a Virtuoso. It isn't guaranteed, but they say it is found 1 in every 600 packs. And then in order to get a 0-1 of that card in itself, is probably the odds of getting that is probably, again, I reckon probably more than having to buy 20 boxes of this. It's quite rare to get a 0-1 of any line of card, let alone a card rated as highly as the Virtuoso. So the one above that is the Virtuoso signature card, which would have been nice, but they're only available in the jumbo boxes themselves. But beggars can't be choosers, especially when you've been lucky enough to get a Virtuoso card first and foremost, and then to get a 0-1 of 70. So if anyone's keen on purchasing this card, hopefully by the time you watch this, if you are keen, I haven't sold it yet, but I will be selling this to fund my, as I have been saying throughout, my Sammy Walsh card addiction. And I will round it off by showing you some of my Sammy Walsh cards. Like an old man showing you photos from his heyday, proudly showing you. I'll be able to show you this. So, there you go. So these cards here are the ones as well that are really highly sought after. Sammy Walsh, draft pick signature card, showstopper card, and that on the back. It's on the back. Yeah, it is on the back. I won't take it out. Take my word for it. It is a 0-1 card. Then we've also got the Sammy Walsh signature card from Supremacy, 60 of 70. And that is a 66 of 70 future franchise card, Sammy Walsh. And at the back there we have, actually, you know what? I'll open this up. Sammy Walsh. That is the gold Supremacy and then a silver Supremacy. And I just need to find myself a red Supremacy in that line. They are quite expensive, probably about $600 plus. And that's vacant for that card, or another big dog if I end up getting my hands on a Sammy Walsh Virtuoso. So hopefully I can. But and there we go. And just to round it off, these are my big dog cards of the Harry Mackay collection marquee. 62 of 70. Supremacy franchise future Harry Mackay, 32 of 70, and his signature card from Supremacy, which is 16 of 70. And I've got a few other cards there of his that I need to put on display, as well as a few Carlton rookie draft pick signature cards. That there is Jack Carroll for Carlton. But that's pretty much it. I'll leave it there. Actually, before I leave it there, I'll be able to show you my Sammy Walsh collection. Just quickly to round it off, and this is why I'm collecting Sammy Walsh, because this is all of his cards from the signature normal base card from when he was, playing in the under-18 champs. Rising Star nomination, Rising Star winner, rookie card, which is highly sought after. This one's highly sought after as well, really hard to find. And then you'll find here just a whole host of cards of Sammy Walsh from the lines of Select over the years. I am missing a green Sam Walsh from 2020. So if anyone has one, hit me up because I'd be keen to have a chat. Different variations of the burst cards. Brownlow 2020 Predictor. Red, blue, green from a 2021 line of AFL Select Footy Stars 2021. That's the Prestige version. And then you'll see here, bang cards. And that's it. That rounds us off. So hopefully I can keep collecting. I have actually bought a few of the... I have bought a few... of the can't think and do things two things at once. I have bought a few Sammy Walsh cards from this line, and hopefully I can expand on those. So anyway, guys, that pretty much does it. So thanks so much for joining us. And if you're watching it back on playback, of course, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well. Obviously, we'll be going back into Supercoach Edge content every week throughout season 2022. So feel free to jump on, leave comments, anything you like, any constructive feedback, things we can improve on, or ideas you even have, because we want to make the show as interactive as possible, and we want to obviously tailor content for all of you guys and girls out there watching us. So any comments you can leave, feel free to do so. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, as they say on YouTube. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you throughout the season for Supercoach. So we'll catch you then at Supercoach Edge. Give us a like, subscribe, everything else, and we'll see you throughout the season. Oh, and also, sorry, before I go, check out, of course, our Patreon program, which is at patreon.com/Supercoach Edge. And we are running 3 tiers of exclusive membership, each with its own benefits, including bonus content, access to our exclusive Discord, access to fortnightly chats with myself and Liam, my co-host of Supercoach Edge, and also in tier 3, the big one. So if you want to do it, want to join a league, it is a cash league that is attached to tier 3. Get in quick because we are running out of time. I think the season starts in approximately 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks now. So feel free to jump on, join us. It's $15 per month, which is the cost of, I guess, 3 coffees or thereabouts. So over the course of a month, any way you can support us is much appreciated in any way you can. It doesn't have to necessarily be tier 3, it can be tier 1, which ends up being $5 a month. So, that's a cost of 1 coffee or thereabouts. So again, thank you so much for your support, and we'll catch you throughout the season for season 2022. Take care. All the best.